guys, welcome back to Urbanity Today TV, and I'm so excited that you're here to join me once again on another video, case study, conversation. You know what I mean. You know where I'm getting at. And if you haven't done it already, please subscribe to our channel. Please like our videos, comment, and share. Urbanity Today is actually a community where we are fighting to change the way society views Black people. Because we all know that society already has stereotypes of Black people, labeling us as thugs, labeling us as rambunctious, rowdy, people who have kids out of wedlock, people who aren't married and have kids out of wedlock. You know, these stereotypes are placed upon us for wrongful reasons, because for one, you can't judge a book by its cover, and two, we all go through many things in our lives. Some of us make decisions and mistakes that was never intended, but we still love our kids, we still love people in general. So that's why I really wanted to bring to you guys a new way, a new view of what it's like to be a Black person, everyday life. And you're actually going to see me in my element with my family, talking about business, talking about health, talking about fashion, talking about everything that Black people love, but bring you into how a real Black person feels and thinks, other than the facade that you may see, other than the facade of us having all these fascinators or hair pieces or anything like that you may assume that that's all that we're about. Not all of us is like that, and not all of us choose that. But that's the only way how we can support ourselves financially, by either being social media models or either being doctors or anything like that. You know, there's different variations to us. So that's why I want us to be able to celebrate that together. So, moving on. Yes, so today, judging by the title, you already know who we're going to be talking about today. And I'll also like to remind you that Urbanity Today is not about bashing people. It's not about labeling people or bringing anybody down. We're all about talking about topics within our community. However, we're also going to be adding lessons as to how we can get better as a community and as a people on a whole. So there's no bashation going on. It's all about talking about topics that's happening in the Black community, while still offering solutions instead of just giving you the tea. Even though the tea is nice sometimes, these are still people's lives. So I also want to just put that out there. Okay. So, actually, today's video is judging by the title, you guys already know who we're talking about. We're talking about Sheree Smith versus Jada Pinkett Smith. And the two women are Will Smith's wives. Sheree is Will Smith's ex-wife, and Jada is Will Smith's current wife. And I honestly feel that this conversation was a long time overdue, but then again, life and emotions, everything needed to be aligned correctly, and maturity comes with age. Some of us mature with age, some of us don't. So that's why I'm so glad that this conversation actually happened, and it actually happened on Jada Smith's show on Facebook Watch called Red Table Talk. And on Red Table Talk is actually going to be featuring Jada Pinkett Smith, her daughter Willow Smith, and Jada Pinkett Smith's mother. And one of the episodes is actually going to be featuring Sheree Smith, one or two of the episodes, as they talk about how it felt when Jada came in the picture, and they're actually going to be having a conversational moment and a confessional moment about what each other's felt.
I didn't understand divorce. I will say that I probably should have fell back.
Jada Pinkett Smith kicked off the first episode of her Facebook Watch series, Red Table Talk, on Monday with one potentially awkward conversation.
I called back and I happened to say, quote, "You living in a house I picked out." You said, "It's my house now."
That's the 46-year-old and her husband, Will Smith's first wife, Sheree Zampino.
It's the first time Sheree and I actually have sat down to talk about it. And it was It's so important because we talk about it. And we talk about our journey, and we've come so far. Sheree and I have been doing this for, Trey's 25. We've been doing it for 23 years. And I was like, we could help a lot of people. And just how it started and how rough it was, and just along the way.
Will and Sheree married in 1992, divorced in 1995, and share a 25-year-old son, Trey, together. The two got candid about the rough start to their relationship when Jada and Will married in 1997.
So when I think back about where I was, some of my insensitivities, some of my inconsideration, just in regards to you guys unwinding a marriage.
Yeah.
And then me trying to get in there and...
I was like, bless her little heart.
Both women got emotional when Sheree admitted it was tough when Will first introduced Trey to Jada.
So Trey comes home. I said, how did you like Miss Jada? He said, I really liked her, Mommy. Oh, my God. Thank you for loving my baby.
And Sheree praised Jada for building a relationship with her son.
On this side of things,
Right.
my son could not have a better bonus mom.
Thank you, Ray.
No, thank you. He couldn't.
And he's got a great mother.
Thank you.
And how they felt that each other came off in that moment. Because of course, when you just divorce and your man marries someone else, it's hard. It's hard to wrap your head around the fact that your man chose another woman so quickly after you just got a divorce. And apparently that's how it sounds, that after Sheree and Will divorced, like, it wasn't 5 or 6 years. It was semi-close, semi-fresh, semi-new when Will Smith and Jada became an item. So it's not like they spanned a decade before they ever got married after Will Smith's first divorce. No, Will didn't waste no time. But what I actually loved is that these women actually chose to understand each other, and Jada also admitted that of course she felt, you know, some type of way, and of course she really wanted to mark her territory and let Sheree know that you had your time, so now I'm here, so you have to know that this is my house now, basically. So you're also gonna see that clip, and enough with my rambling, here's the clip. Yes, I'm so excited that you guys were able to see that. And Red Table Talk is actually on Facebook Watch. So if you have Facebook and if you have access to Facebook Watch, you're able to see it, because Facebook Watch has other shows listed as well as other series that's upcoming, and some old, some new. So you can definitely check out more shows. But honestly, I feel that this show, I don't want to say this in an explanatory way that makes sense at the same time, but I honestly feel like this show, I don't see this show having multiple seasons unless they're also going to be inviting more and more people, or unless they decide that they actually want to make this show a serious thing. Because Facebook Watch, I have nothing wrong with Facebook Watch, however, if they want to have longevity in terms of having multiple seasons other than just being strictly just one season, one pilot season, talking about yourself, how you learn to cope after a divorce, and all that nitty gritty. So if they ever want an arc in terms of being seen by other people other than Facebook viewers and other than Facebook users, then they should definitely sit down and ask themselves, do we actually want to make this into a show? And if so, which platform do we want to have it on? Either if it's Centric, TV One, Fox, depending on it, because Fox has a lot of daytime shows. And I don't know, I guess it all depends, because I'm not saying that they're not going to succeed on Facebook Watch. They will, most likely. That's if people are even interested in watching. But most likely, for the sake of people wanting to know other people's business, they will be successful. But I'm just saying, that's just a suggestion. They don't have to listen to me, but that's just a suggestion. let's say if they would like to actually make this a legitimate show on an actual network, an actual television network. Yes, so moving on, but what I loved about the episodes and what they're actually going to bring, we're actually going to see the Smith family in a different light, because normally they're either posing on red carpets or they're very private with their personal life and they don't really like to disclose a lot unless they're either marketing something or on a YouTube video explaining who they are and showing a different side of them in that way. But what I love is that they're actually including the children, Willow, Jaden, and hopefully we can see Trey, Will Smith's first son, Willard Smith Jr. basically. Actually the third, because Will is the junior, but you know what I mean. Yes, but basically I hope that they also include everyone else. Either I did see some of their friends, some big A-list names, but I'm definitely looking forward to at least seeing the first episode and supporting it, because being open and candid about your feelings to another woman that used to be married to your husband is not easy, and being married is not easy. So definitely, if you guys are interested in watching Red Table Talk, please do, or type hashtag Red Table Talk in the comments below and tell me why do you want to see it. And if you don't want to see it, just tell me why you don't want to see it either. Because I honestly think that just like Urbanity Today, Red Table Talk is another platform that women, especially women who have lived, or girls, young girls who are also experiencing different feelings about themselves, insecurities, or anything like that. Because just recently, I talked about Willow Smith and how she expressed that she used to cut herself on Red Table Talk. So definitely check out Red Table Talk. You might actually like it. And I even did a video about that, so you can see that video right now on our YouTube channel, Urbanity Today TV. And I honestly feel that this show is actually going to bring another perspective, another conversation, and another view as to celebrities. Because celebrities, that's a relative. That's actually a relative label, because not everyone who is a celebrity, and not everybody who is a celebrity wants to be a celebrity, because they just want to be like you and me. They want to be able to go to Whole Foods and not be photographed by a nosy and thirsty photographer. You know, it is what it is. But I honestly see that this show can definitely be appealing to a certain audience, and they have their audience, so don't feel worried about the show. But I definitely feel happy that they're actually doing something other than just filming movies. They're actually reaching out and actually letting people know that, hey, they go through things like this, like divorce, separation, raising children, and almost facing divorce themselves. Will and Jada, you know, they went through a rough patch at one point, but they got out of it. And plus, Willow and Jaden was not having it. So that's very funny, but it is what it is. And I also love that this show is also bringing to light Jada Pinkett's mother, who Jada and her mother looks just alike. They look identical. They look like sisters, actually. And I love that they're actually expressing that, hey, even though we may seem pristine and perfect to the public eye, we're still people. We still hurt. We still have our own feelings too. And I genuinely appreciate that. So if you guys want to see Red Table Talk, please let me know in the comments below. Please like this video and subscribe, as well as please click on the notification bell so you can be notified of every video that Urbanity Today publishes. And please stay tuned to more videos coming your way, because Urbanity Today is all about changing the way society views Black people and beyond. But mainly the way society views Black people. Yes, but I guess I'll see you guys later. Bye for now.
One comes around.